Zack here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. So, it's been a while since I played this. I had just kind of missed it and wanted to play it again. Being perfectly honest with you, I just missed it and wanted to play it again. Yeah. Last time we went through a stolen turnabout, which was a Phantom Thief story, which I kind of find fun. But yeah, but now we're gonna go into Recipe for Turnabout, which I don't think I played. Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I started it in between this episode and the last one, but I don't remember the details from it. But in any case, we're gonna be getting into Recipe for Turnabout because this is the next chapter in the game. So yeah, I figured I might as well finish it because I'm very close. But in any case, let's just get into it. Okay, what's the story for this one? That's enough. This court needs no reason to further prolong this trial. This case is extremely clear. I saw no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at her table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw... I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Why won't anybody believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? What? This court finds the defendant. What? This court is adjourned. What? January 6th, 10:03 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. What? Ah! The start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be, Zavari, take on the world. What do you think? I think you've got the good idea, but sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Never, you've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically tradition. I suppose that makes some sort of sense. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Huh? Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explain to... Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but, Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes, I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Haha, I guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want a receipt. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. That's an interesting reaction, though. So, how did we get a guilty verdict without remembering we got a guilty verdict? That's interesting. But I don't remember anything about it. When was this issue from, anyway? September of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... a phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Magazine clipping added to the court record. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when your hotshots get into getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now! And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until New Year. Next year, never mind. So you're taking the case, right? Good, I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'm going to go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Well, I guess we're gonna figure out what we're doing then. So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind your bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me, and it was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. It's in... Oh, Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix backwards. I hope not. Sure. And what kind of name for an evil double is Zin-Hop anyway? Ah, Nick, I've got it. And if we're going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Any ideas? Maybe... Did you notice that Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. That's not what happened. Let's be perfectly honest. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Let's go find the... Okay, let's go to the detention center. Criminal Affairs Department. Have we not been to the Criminal Affairs Department in this game? Interesting. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh no, oh my god, they're multiplying. I just realized that the Blue Badger has a friend. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got so easy leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Okay. Let's go to the detention center. Alright, who's our guilty party? January 6th, detention center visitors room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Ah, are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird. I knew Maggie Bird. Ah. You were the police officer that we defended once. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended. Yeah. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quiz? Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Alright, let's figure out some information. Maggie Bird. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year, you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. Unfortunately, that is in fact what happened. So what happened? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened in the Trespienne. Trespienne? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... One of the men slipped some poison in the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I never seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to clientele. So, you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Ah, yes, the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Guilty verdict. So if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's cup. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. The other guy. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and the emo musician's look about him. And there was a simple CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy a CD of a group named that? Nah, what was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well-built and like the victim, really. Alright. Presents? Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie? Was my evil double Adam I am there too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you clear to this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. But you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little. Well, okay, so you were a little bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Yeah, this is weird. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time? Sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was at 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Xenophobe really is going to pay for this. But what are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll find Xenophobe for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trespian is then. Right. That restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sir, alright, Nick, let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Alright. Alright, time to go to the restaurant then. Trespian, here we go. It's a very nice restaurant. I like it. It's also a very small restaurant. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Let's start examining. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or close. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know cues about French. Oh, Jack, I get it. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic to me sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Sports paper added to the court record. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Alright, let's... Well, let's see what else there's here. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some purporting look, fine bowled china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is somewhat common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows about this much. I think it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you were the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Well, this has to be the... This is the crime scene. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape around it. And this stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing just that? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick, there are lies that are okay to tell, lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at the table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. That sounds like an important clue. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think of this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Fair enough. Well, I think that's all the evidence we got, so we're gonna leave. Can I present this? Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Guts and Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. This paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Trespian. Really? That's strange. Trespian doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. And maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway, what I want us to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that 100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me 100,000, I'd sing for sure. Master of Karain or the Spirit Song or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So, the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you think, Nick? Alright. Talk? Well, the only other place I can go is the Criminal Affairs Department. Maybe? I mean, the only other place I can go to is... Well, Trespian, I guess, then. Since that's the only other place I can go to, and... Yeah, there it is. January 6th, Trespian. Oh la la, bonjour! Welcome to La Trespian. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurant. I don't know French, so I'm gonna do my best. Ah, B Avenue. Oh, no, my petite tulip. Huh? Me? Oh, it's the guy in the port. Look at his face. Legs like rejected by your own mother. You are fatigued, no? Oh, you need this? An aromatic bath of oil mandarin and fuck. That's nothing. I can't read any of that. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oi, oi, just add a couple of drops of this mixture in la bath water and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for la monsieur? Who, me? Look at that face. Like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe an hint of it. Oi, oi. Oh, that's la peppermint in la clary sage for a fragrance exceptional. Such a invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. Not my beauty. Hello, if you will be seated, I will bring you a special menu for today. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Mas bien, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You're La Phoenix Wright, no? Yes. You know me? So I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. That's an interesting. I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious xenophobe. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Zin Ihop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am John Armstrong Enchanté. Alright. He's very flamey. I like him. So what does tres bien mean? I know tres, that means 3, right? No. Tres bien is France. Oh. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oh, exactement. La atmosphere in tres bien and la cuisine is tres bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? Probably because there was a murder, Phoenix. Just being just a hunch. Probably because of a murder. What happened? So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Yeah, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month had passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after the one in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee. That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took this drink to him. It was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oi, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oi, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was somebody there, but... I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. La old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? What old man? So who's this old man that you mentioned? At the time in the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Can we talk to this old man? Well, so as usual, he gave him a loan in that day. At the time of la murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears that there were 2 people. Mademoiselle, last lawyer, he could not prove this, no? About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose. Must be bien, sir. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Him. Now, who's the one making stuff up? Do I have something I can present him? I am not a lawyer myself. I don't wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how do you say, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Oi, oi, oi. So handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you open your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh, man. That is something I don't want to imagine. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? It's the only ideas I have, mademoiselle. I save from my kitchen. Uh... Move. What if I presented my attorney's badge? Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. Your man, Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oh, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Zinniefop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Zack doesn't get any newspapers. Well, it wouldn't exactly suit the feel of the place, would it? Why don't you try wearing... Okay. There's gotta be more I can talk to him about. What else can I present to him? There's gotta be a hole somewhere that I'm missing. I guess we can... I guess I could present this. That badge, is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Ah. Okay. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks, too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or fake. I said it was real. What about Criminal Affairs Department? No. There's gotta be... Okay, so there's gotta be something I can do with this guy. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Because I need to be able to move forward, and I'm not finding it. Oh wait, I can present him... Hold on. I can present him Maggie. Can't I? Well, that's not what I want, but okay. I can present him Maggie and maybe punch a hole in his testimony that way. Present. Profiles. Maggie was a policewoman once, does it pass? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oi, oi, she was the suspect in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that. That is why I gave up on this happiness perfume. Oi, blended from Bergamonts, like I have given you before. But she has been arrested again. And found guilty this time. This is true. His nature of the aroma in all happiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was that prime suspect. After something like Zack took place before my very eyes. Alright, does that mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info. Stat. Okay, now we've got information. Talk. Maggie's motive. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oi, oi, I suppose you could say it, though. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oi, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Ooh. The psyche locks. No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? The magnetama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the psyche locks. Maybe that means the magnetama is nearby? Mr. Armstrong. Could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourself. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time down the park. The park? Oh, a park. What's a park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Ça va bien, pray, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Okay, so I've got a thing. Okay, so my magnetama is missing. So I can't even ask this guy about his things. Until I find the magnetama. Ooh, I can... Okay, Vitamin Park. I get it. Vitamin... Okay. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruit scream vitamins is at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. That's the old man. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. What you saw? Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Trespian. Yeah, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Another disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Trespian. Do you go to Trespian a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there is not food. What the? Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Trespian is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about the shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up there. Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. God, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant. That place. Miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Why are you a regular at a restaurant you clearly hate? Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha ha! Take that! He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a Seiki lock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Job listings? Oh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You're a disgusting rogue picking up something that someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Gah, that's not your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Job listings added to the court record. Hey, that's mine. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really, you? Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings that I found way back then. You want them? No? Alright, he's just checking. Alright, let's go find the Magatama. It's gotta be in the restaurant somewhere. The fact that it's nearby. No, it was nothing, I'm sure. Sarah, perhaps Maggie had another reason. What's Maggie's motive got to do with the chef? Let's see, anything's for me. And another thing. Where did I drop the Magatama? The fact that I can see the lock must mean it's nearby. I only noticed it, you know. So you better find it, Nick, okay? And here I thought it was mine to keep. Alright, let's... It's nearby, so we know it's somewhere. Well, it seems like we gotta be... It's gotta be... Never... Okay. It's gotta be in the... Well, I can't think of where it might be. I can't even break a Seiki locks until I find something. Presents? Mademoiselle! Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see, your style is different, but you are of good face. Different? Felicitations, you are passed, I will hire you. Be encompassed with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick? Help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? There's a bunch of little trinkets on the shelf of the door. But Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Oh, I see. Can Mr. Armstrong really get it? And if he did, and if he got in, could he get out again? All these clothes are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I really hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. Well? The whole area is still cordoned with police tape. Okay. Now, if only the food... Okay. I'm examining... It's fun seeing all of Phoenix's thoughts, but... Where the hell is this mug? I'm gonna move. Okay. January 6th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I have asked her pretty much everything else. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her. Okay. So there's nothing here. So there's nothing here for me. Criminal Affairs Department. Ooh, Criminal Affairs Department. Well, pal, have you found evidence yet? There's one, the one that's got to find her innocent. No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to do, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting all my other cases for now, pal. I'm just really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 p.m. tomorrow. At 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Goto's been gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again. Yeah, yes. I'll make sure you get locked up for good for it. Got it? Alright, can I talk? Maggie Bird. The guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? Hey, what's with the funny look, pal? I was just her. It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. I'm just sure sweating up a storm for nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a secret, got it? Miss Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking at the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Victim. So, I was wondering, could you fill me out on the victim? Glenn Elg, he was a computer programmer. I see. A programmer. It was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him to his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef, said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in the trial. You're kidding! What was a supposed motive? Sorry, pal, I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in it already. The only problem with it is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what did you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? Contradictions. The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about CD. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. Alright. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table. Not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? Yeah, you got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trespian didn't mention the CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. And then can I present him some of the other things? Okay. No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay. What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trespian. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. It's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on the scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about it in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. Alright, so he's doing an analysis. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick because he was on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looks like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Is that thing real, pal? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I wonder what's this phony of yours is like. He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't mean that tell you? I've got to track this creep down. Alright, let's continue to present. Maybe we can... Have you come to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at counseling her. I'm not very good with words. No, you're not. Oh, yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. I was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? The chef of Trespian, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, the guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him. I like that, pal. Come here, break. It's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. It sounds like he knows a little something more about a charming chef. Let's talk with him about it. The charming chef. So what exactly is that caught your attention about the chef of Trespian? It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you would give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trespian and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you'll report back to me, okay? I don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef in Trespian, then report back to Gumshoe. Profiles. Okay, and then let's see if I can present the... Okay. That's not what I want! God damn it, I'm trying to switch to... I can't keep getting my buttons confused! Let's see what we can find out about this guy. What do you make it... Okay, nothing else about this guy. Alright, let's go to Trespian then. Okay, perfect. January 6th, Trespian. The scent of flowers are strong. It almost makes me dizzy. Hi? Oh, hello. Who was that just now? A customer? She had a sort of dark aura around her. Ah, welcome, Bay Avenue! Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's you, Nick. That escalated quickly. But Maya... Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. And it was that woman I just saw. Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Waitress. So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work their cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come in. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. Lunch special. Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's a twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. You can't even afford $20? What? You can't. Come on, Nick. It's not even every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working in the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Get you a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Well, okay, then. Now he's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch, then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side, salad, and dessert, it's $45. Hey, wait a sec, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and Alberto Freshie with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered I got to clean the toilets. Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Supposed to be a lunch special added to court record. Cost $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Kitchen! Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen. That sounds tasty. Off she goes. Hey, wait up, Maya! What? I'm pretty busy right now. Where are you going to show me around? There's goes my plan to find some cool clue to show you off to your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Alright, we can move. Move to the kitchen. Let's see what's in the kitchen. There's the Magatama! And here it is, the famous Thespian kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There was a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Why does he have my Magatama? Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of the most recent of seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter. My Magatama, what is it doing here? What indeed? Magatama put in a pocket. That was suspicious. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Found in the kitchen, shape is different from the other bottles, contents unknown. Suspicious. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. Ahem. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee's ill and drunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip from your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. Sure, whatever. Okay, I must lie to you, I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. That's a terrible poem. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give me the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? That's a fire hazard, by the way. You shouldn't be having lace curtains in a kitchen. They could catch fire and burn the place down. You shouldn't put any sort of things around where there should be an open flame or whatever. That is not safe. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and not blown fragile with a balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. I can't imagine there's anything else in here, so let's move. Well, we found some stuff in Okay, well, he's not here, so... Ah, there's someone in... there's someone in Vitamin Square. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. And I still have some unanswered questions for him. Examine... You weren't here before. There's more a scooter, huh? Who'd leave that right now in the middle of the park like this? The wheel guard and the lights are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Yara! Okay. Hey, what do you think you was doing with my bike? Hi, friends! No, I was just... You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of old model car? You're also gonna pay for this? It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay, you catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, yeah? I beat you so hard I'll feel like you was a smooch in the express train. Uh-oh. You's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up the group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you's a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of that scooter. Scooter out to the court record. God, pathetic. There's the old man. Oh, it's you. Field threats from a little brat like that? And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in his eyes. Have you been here the whole time? I was at that strawberry. I had something to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Trust me, regular. Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are. Okay. Now we've got a lock. Psyche lock. Okay, I knew it. This old guy has something to hide, but what could it be? Can I do I have the evidence I need to break open this thing? I don't know if I do, but this is gonna be interesting. Trespian regular. This time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants, to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to the restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof you got? I can tell that you're not anyone else in the world who would go to that place for its food.
Take that!
The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, in the lunch menu. That's the Twin D set. The food at Trespian is terrible, and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I ain't earned the money. I haven't got a job working since I was born other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. And we know this because of this. This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich hiree be looking for a job? Okay. So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go to Javasino. Yeah, I think you mean El Cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was just wondering if the coffee there was really that great. No, it's not, but anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Trespian. Uh-oh. I don't have the newspaper. I need to go get that. I gotta go get that newspaper. I need that newspaper. Now I can get it. Alright. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper he gave me. Now I have the evidence. He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So what did they say? Did the analysis turn up at anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn L. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Alright, left by the victim, doodle is in victim's handwriting. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess they'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back when you meet whenever you find it in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when you start talking words from Gumshoe, although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. I'll present this bottle that I found. You gotta be one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Oh, this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like skunk to me, pal. Mind let me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of the bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I've got that guy number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Alright, let's talk about it. Armstrong's secret. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at the Trespian, pal? Yeah. So, how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl about Maggie, like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. No scoop on the guys he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah, hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with the most of them. That's my hunch. Alright, Gene's loan contract added to the court record. Alright. don't think I have anything else that I can present to him. Alright, let's go see if we can bust open this guy's thing now. We should be able to do it. Kitchen. Alright, move. Find square. And now we should be able to bust open. Alright, we should be good with this guy now. Boop, boop, boop.
Take that!
I should have all the evidence I need. Okay, now we can bust through this guy.
Take that!
Okay.
Take that!
Okay, and then take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine behind it. Trust me in. So, what of it? This was the only newspaper at the right? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Ah. Ah! Tell me, why are you determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go there so much to trust beyond is...
Take that!
Okay. Alright, so what is the poll here? It's not the coffee, it's not the newspapers. What else is there? I don't think I have evidence, so... Let's go to the detention center. Okay, so there's gotta be something. Well, the only thing Truspian is known for is its aromatics, so let's see if we can get one of those. Well, there's nothing else I can...
Take that!
Alright, let's see. I think it's the job listings. It's gotta be the job listings, because that's the only thing I don't have.
Take that!
Okay, let's see if we can bust this guy.
Take that! Take that!
It's gotta be the job listings. Oh wait, I know what it is. It's Maggie. What are you asking me about the girl for? She was the waitress at Trespian. Ah, therefore, the answer to my mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Ah, but I don't recognize the face. And you're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Gulp. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. That, to you, the waitress was your... Enough! Please! No more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Alright. Alright. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I never even get all one of those lousy cups of Javentino every time for $8. All because of that servant girl punished me, locked me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be able to same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. Oh really? Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name for you to know, boy, so I'll show you some respect. I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You're one of those dumb things saying it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I know you won't tell me anymore. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psyche locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try and get him when he's in a better mood. Alright. Alright, it's a new day, so, I just got to like an hour 15 yesterday, and I just realized I wasn't going to be able to finish this before I went to work, so I'm back to finish it now. The day of. So, we'll see if this episode goes out before it's supposed to go out. We'll see. But, in any case, we gotta go. We just talked to Old Man at Vitamin Square and found out some stuff. So, we're gonna go to the... There shouldn't be anything else. There shouldn't be anything else at Trespian. No affairs department. There we are. Okay. 36 Wright & Co. law offices. It's always where you least expect. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong really taking a shine to her. I suppose we'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Trespian once things have cooled off. Okay, so he makes a comment about the fact that he wasn't able to. Presents. Profiles. It looks like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah, it's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with this case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin. His weakness? I wonder what that might be. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the park then. And let's present profiles. Let's present. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Here you go, boy. How does some pigeon feed sound to you? This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. Alright. Okay, he's not responding. Well, it would be Maya now, because she's currently... or not. Okay, I may be forgetting what I need to do here. So let's move... Alright, okay, so she's not being helpful. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? No, he's not. Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask the old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess. Oh, I get it. Sir? You again. Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Yeah. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? But play on the slide? We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon! Ka! How can we crack this guy? Excuse me please, sir. Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the... Ah, there we go. Mia! That worked! I forgot she could do that. Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. What is this chapter? Oh, this is funny. Yes, of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Alright. What you saw? Now we can got him. What you saw? About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the cappuccino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the cappuccino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely, he was the only person at that table. Then he took one sip of his cappuccino and he said something like, "Arr," and then collapsed. Dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything. Whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Trespian? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. Trespian regular. You visit Trespian a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Hehehe. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would like me delayed to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. Interesting. He's an ex-con. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no! Those eyes! I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. Ah, that's why the Magatama went missing. From his customers. Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilfer, so you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? Oh, these are fun, but I don't think this is the time or place for it. A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Alright, convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Alright. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. And off he goes. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Trust bien, then. Okay, now we're back on track. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Enough of being a waitress. Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! No, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psyche Lock or 3, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course! When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Monsieur, I cannot. Maggie wouldn't just have put poison in the coffee of some guy she didn't even know. If she's really guilty, there must have been something between her and the victim. Alright, now we can bust him wide open. Let's do this. No, it was nothing, I'm sure. Somehow, I've got to get this guy to spill the beans on everything he knows. Alright, so... we should have all the information, all the things we need for this case now. Unless I'm crazy and we don't. Maggie's motive. And he's sad! What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Allos! I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oi, but after the incident, this ticket... it disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My Lords, you've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why. No, Monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Well, we know now that he has evidence that he's the guilty party, so we can bust this guy open. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream even for a man like him. My spark cord more? Why? You have no evidence. I am no master mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Evidence. Can you give it for... What is this? A poem? Oh, Monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it. And put some feeling into it. Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. But you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge, you are the liar. You deny it? Do not make me make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see a incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Well, we have this.
Take that.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I know. I know what it is. Hold on. I know exactly what he's stolen.
Take that.
It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. None! Wow, that scream just about broke through some windows. Oi, oi. I have a weakness for la little trinkets and la figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oi, is that truth? I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oi. It was $500,000. Mas non, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need for a large amount of cash?
Take that.
Got him. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Yeah. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? There we go. That's the hole. Now we've got him. Maggie's motive. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? Said man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was the last on the lose, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000! He shouted. And the ticket? Oi! He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. Okay, so he was counting his lottery tickets when he got murked. Okay. He was looking through all the lottery tickets he had to find the winning one. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, poor Cray boss, he had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. Winning ticket. Do you even have the winning ticket? I did not take it. A ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Yeah, but he didn't take... It's not my VV. It was not... That's enough. Huh? Ah! Mr. Godo. What the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came here for the coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? That's his entire personality trait so far. So yeah. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am the airhead, Dawn. Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. I figured that. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal. Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so... We'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Right, because we gotta do... God damn it. Bye. Voila, you two! Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did that winning lottery ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. Okay. So, based on that... Yeah, I'm gonna save up to this point. So, based on that... Okay, so now it's time for the trial. So, based on all of that, it seems that the story here is that there was somebody made off with a winning lottery ticket. So, that seems to be the key to this whole trial. We need to figure out where that lottery ticket is, or we're never going to be able to prove that Maggie is innocent. And also there's that weird guy who claimed he was Phoenix Wright when we know he's not actually Phoenix Wright. I have no idea who that guy is. But, yeah, it seems like whatever happened. So, yeah, that guy is clearly the phony. But, we'll have to figure out how to actually pin that on him. Not sure when that's going to happen, but, we're definitely going to have to pin that on him at some point. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we're going to. But, in any case, I do think we are going to leave this episode here. We've got a couple of mysteries we need to work out for next time. But for the time being, I enjoyed this chapter so far. This chapter is very weird and wonderful, and I love it. But, yeah, for the time being, I'm going to leave this episode here. We're going to leave the chapter for now, and we'll come back for it later. We'll come back. But for the time being, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter in the description below. Be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It does really help me out. And you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks that are my way of saying thanks. So be sure to check those out. Link is down in the description. And also be sure to check out the videos linked in the end screen. If you haven't seen some of my other stuff, the top video will recommend a video based on what you've already seen from me, whereas the bottom, well, one of them will recommend a video based on what you've already seen, whereas the other will be the most recent video. So go check both of those out. I have no idea where it's going to send you in advance, so just pick one. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!